he said his elusiveness is even better. And what we've talked about a lot, Dano, his shot is even better this year. His shot has become an elite shot this season. Toffoli got knocked down, ended up straight into Soderblom. He got knocked by Murphy and slid and upended Soderblom. Murphy's now coming over to Toffoli, but it was Murphy who sent Toffoli into the goaltender.
Here we get to take a look at it. He just kind of upends him with, you know, a little bit of a tongue, and Toffoli just loses his balance a little bit, no question. And Soderblom.
And Murphy's getting penalized for that takedown of Toffoli. So the Devils will go to the power play for the first time. It's an interference call on Connor Murphy. This power play will be brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health, the official healthcare provider of the New Jersey Devils.
Kempe squibs it into the corner. Kopitar absorbs the hit from Shen. Aya follows, cycles to Kopitar on his backhand, shovels it to the point. Mikey Anderson shoots into traffic, knocked down by Quinn Hughes, and then bowling into the goaltender was a King, causing a whistle and then causing a scrum.
Yeah, Luke Schen's involved. Kempe's involved. Collision with the goaltender. It looked to me, though, like the Canucks created the collision as much as the Kings did. Halak is skating away. He looks like he's okay. But I think the Kings will have a power play here because Kopitar is shoved into the crease right there. Yeah, Luke Schenn, I believe, gets interference on the play. And then after that, the scrum develops when Kempe comes in. And they're punching back and forth. If I'm not mistaken, each guy gets a minor for roughing. So 2 minors against the Canucks, 1 minor against the Kings. And there you see the collision. So the Kings will get the first power play of the game.
Parisi feeds Cizikas, the fourth line center. Stalock, the save and the rebound to Parisi, but Stalock got run over and he is motionless right now with the net dislodged as well. Scary sight.
You know what, Troy? I do think they're going to take Cizikas to the box. I saw the hand come up really quickly when that collision happened, and Cizikas is heading over to the box right now, so it'll be interesting to see what the call is.
But you know, Cizikas, it looks like he lowers the shoulder and into Stalock, didn't avoid or make a motion to avoid the contact.
The Caps making their first of 2 visits to PPG Paints. They'll be back in here in the second week of April. McGinn closing a centering pass that just missed. And then Vanacek was cleaned out in front. Kasperi Kapanen through the crease.
Right into the Capitals netminder, and he took the worst of that collision. Right in the paint there. Kapanen's been running hot and cold. You're not sure what you're going to get from a nightly basis. He has 9 goals, 24 points overall. Watch the center drive. Here it is right there. Little bit of a hook there by half the way. Maybe a trip if this is in the game, if the referees caught it from behind. But also a toe pick by Kapanen. So a double whammy for Kapanen driving that center lane.
The sider blocked in front, loose puck. Raymond looking for it. Just couldn't find the handle, then got knocked into the goaltender by Parisi. And then Larkin comes after Parisi for hitting Raymond, who in turn hit Varlamov.
Oh, I'm telling you that Raymond, he doesn't have a bad back.
Trainers, athletic therapists are out to attend to their players.
Well, it's not necessarily a cross check with the hands together, run from behind by Parise, who normally doesn't get involved, but then you had Lucas Raymond hit his face right into the helmet of the goaltender.
Good work through center by Joseph to get the puck back. Joseph goes to the net. Oh, and he falls over Comrie as he was hit by Goalie. Comrie is down and hurt in the Buffalo net. After making the stop, and Darlene over his goaltender, making sure he's all right.
Scoring chance, and then here's the play from Joseph cutting along the top of the paint, and then he gets driven into him. I mean, Darlene's a big guy. And Joseph's not going to be able to hold his ground outside the blue paint. And he catches Comrie in the head and drives him back into the net. You see him grab his left leg there.
Bring it through to the front of the goal. And then this one is Wilson. Taking it away from Dobson. Tom Wilson lost an edge and went hard into Varlamov. I guess so. That is a burning train going straight ahead. I mean, look, you know, from my angle, I mean, he's going full to the middle of the net. Too late for that. Here's Wilson here. He's got it on the backhand there, and he blew a tire before he even cut back. Here's the speed. Possible 2-on-1. Oh, yeah. Let's see where the skate blade is right, where the edge is. How did he lose his right there? Oh, his left skate. Oh, and then his right skate right over top. By that time, Varlamov, you know it's coming. Like, you're so focused on the puck, Brennan, you know, right away, but then you identify that, oh, he's coming right at me, so you try to leap up a little bit so you don't take the full brunt of your back going into, especially now. It wasn't like it when I played. Look at all the cameras back there.
Literally broke his stick. He's got to drop the stick and get a new one. Good job. Nelson, oh, man, collides with Jack Campbell. Helmet flies off. And it looks like Campbell is okay, which is the most important thing after that collision.
Puck dumped in, and Wilson's heading to the net. So Wilson jumps inside of Muzzin. Campbell's going to play the puck. I want to see this from the overhead here. Campbell's going to go play the puck.
Too far for Oposo, though, and taking advantage of that was Stanley, who flipped it all the way down the ice, and fouls a shot, and getting nailed in the goal crease is Anderson, and everybody gathering in now to go after Appleton. Anderson's back on his feet. He's okay. At least he looks to be okay. And I don't think a penalty was called.
No, there wasn't. But here he is going to the net. He just lost control of the puck, and he makes contact with Anderson, puts him right hard into the net. Here, watch this. Boom. His head goes right off the crossbar. And down he goes. No call here. The faceoff's coming outside. Good thing Anderson's.
Joe's trying to dig it free. Point skates it away. Back to line. Chernak with a shot and traffic in front. And Rasmus Dahlin in front of the net is getting quite feisty. In comes Kyle Oposo diving into the crowd. And everyone's grabbing for somebody. Point is in there. Kucherov at the bottom of the pile. And Girgenson's against the glass with Chernak. Rasmus Dahlin involved in that play right in front of the net from the get-go.
That'll be interesting to see what they make calls here. If you're looking, you got Kucherov on the ice. Looks like he's being escorted to the box, which is good for the Sabres. Take a look and see. Here's the shot coming. Oh, and right there, that's Kucherov that drives right into Luukkonen, and then Dahlin jumps right on top of him. Samuelson right in on top as well.
That wasn't for sure up here if Dahlin pushed him in or not, but that's all.
Well, kind of a bump off the shoulder, and in the net, but the referees don't have the luxury of seeing that in a replay to make their call.
Well, I'll tell you, once that started, nobody hesitated diving into the pile, did they? I mean, everybody was in.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Dahlin, no hesitation on him. Kyle Oposo just lunges right over top of Luukkonen to get in. Coming from the right side there, you're going to see him come flying in. He's, boom, right over the top right there. He's diving in. Referees are trying to sort this one over. Steven Stamkos is over there with Zemgus Girgensson. Kyle Oposo was just talking. And I would imagine at this point in the game, they're just going to call both these even.